Hey guys, Ryan with Riefenberger.net Technology Solutions out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I'm here to talk a little bit about email. Email is everyone's favorite subject and everybody's favorite communication platform. And I'm sure you hate email just as much as I do, and trying to manage inboxes and all the spam that comes through. And it's honestly just kind of its own beast when it comes to keeping your inbox clean and organized and figuring out just where you want to put everything. So I'm here to talk a little bit about the risks of email and some of the things that I recommend businesses do to help kind of improve that process. So first and foremost, email is by far the number one entry point for malicious activity or malicious intent in a network. 91% of all breaches occur due to user interaction with some form of malicious email, whether it be a phishing campaign or an email where they take your information and force you to log into a page that looks like something official, or another method where they're attempting to ransom information and they send data over because they don't know who they're speaking to, or even just one that I heard of most recently, a fake email from the CEO of the company that an employee worked for, asking them to buy Google gift cards for them, and that was obviously fraud. But the employee didn't know that, but the CEO did, and so there was a disconnect there between educating the staff on what to look for and what the management were already trained to look for. So that's something that that I think that more people should be aware of, is that the most common way to be breached is through your email, and it's just as simple as clicking a link and maybe getting a password reset email that you don't expect, but you think your account is compromised, and you click the link and put in your password information, and all of a sudden the site has your info, and maybe it's not a real copy of that Facebook page that you opened up, and that link wasn't truly to the page that you thought it was, and somebody built a page that looked just like it. And that's incredibly common. I see that a lot. One of the biggest misconceptions I think with email is that spam is an inbound only problem. Actually, it's incredibly common where I will see not only a lot of spam coming into somebody's box, but once a breach occurs, or once an app is connected to an email, you'll start to see a lot of outbound spam from an email box as well, and it becomes part of what's called a botnet after it's been compromised in a lot of cases. We actually had a client at one point that had an email box that had been breached, and there was a script that was run on the box that sent over 1,500 emails in a matter of about 10 to 12 minutes, and it was just to an iterative list of people. And when we went to go pull the record of what was being sent, it was a fake Yahoo account reset email saying, "Your account has been compromised, click this link to reset your password." It brought you to a link, and when you looked at the URL, it was not Yahoo, but it sure looked like a Yahoo page. So if you aren't checking little things like that, making sure you're checking your URL, or where you're clicking, or where you're going, where you're putting in your sensitive information, you can start to become part of the problem. And instead of just receiving these spam emails, you can start to become part of the networks that are sending these emails. And that's even scarier, because sometimes it feels like it's really tough to get a handle on your email box again. To truly be effective, especially for a business platform, you really do have to have a learning system in front of your email. It's something where you should definitely have some sort of inbound and outbound filtering service, not only with definition-based checking, but also with learning algorithms that get a feel for how your employees are using their email boxes and various things like that. And so I see a lot of businesses that don't employ really any sort of spam filtering or email filtering, or continuity practice, or really anything with that. But one of the things that I do want everybody to take away from this video is that there are some things that you can do with your staff. If you can't afford to do that, have a conversation with your team. At the very least, have a conversation with your team. You need to be talking to them about what suspicious emails look like, who they should be receiving emails from, in their line of business, what type of communication is expected from them. And if they see anything that doesn't match these parameters, if, for instance, you'll sometimes receive emails that say, we have recorded footage of you doing explicit things, and we have recorded your screen, and unless you want us to send this to everybody in your email, send this video to everyone in your email, send Bitcoin to this link. And it's obviously fake, because I mean, in 99% of cases, the people I talk to, it's their work computer, and there's nothing to record. I mean, there's even been cases where people have gotten these emails and the computer doesn't even have a webcam. And so these are obviously just spam emails that come out, but some of these people get really scared because they don't know what to look for. They don't know what to expect, and they don't know exactly what it is that they're trying to avoid. And so having a conversation with your staff and saying, okay, these are some key items that you should really be looking out for. Make sure that there's a complete email signature, and that the email address that it's being received from is somebody within the company, and if it's not, that you're checking that it's a verified authority, that you're hovering over with your mouse any links in the email that you receive to populate the link and show where it's going to lead you to, and that if you are clicking links in emails or doing anything like that and it's asking you for login information, verify that it is the right account that you are logging into, and that it is not a malicious site that is trying to scrape your information. We here at Riefenberger.net, we do offer an email filtering and firewalling service that is charged on a per user base, but essentially that protects inbound, outbound, it scans for malware. It is a live updating, definition based and machine learning system, so it's a hybrid of both traditional and modern technology. As far as that goes, though, I think really the simplest part is that you need to have a conversation with your staff first. You need to talk to them and make sure that they know what to look for, and that they know what to avoid, so that you can be proactive and start from the human aspect first. As you grow and as your company builds and you get a little bit more money and you have things in the budget to be able to handle this, then obviously you can employ more technological and automated systems to help fix these processes. But sometimes when you're getting started, you just can't afford to do that. And so it's really important that if you're starting out and you have other team members, that you're educating them and letting them know that, hey, this is a serious conversation that we need to have. And if you guys have any questions, you can always give me a call here at Riefenberger.net. My number here is 605-309-7580. You can reach me at extension 701, and we're open from 8 to 8. So if you have any questions, usually we're pretty good about trying to answer those for you if we can. If you're needing service on site, or if you feel like an account has been compromised, you can call our 24/7 toll-free number at 877-856-7870 and press 0 to get to the help desk, and a representative will be able to assist you if you believe that there has been a breach or compromise in your network. Again, my name is Ryan with Riefenberger.net Technology Solutions, just talking a little bit about email today, and you enjoy the rest of your morning. Thank you.